Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn love reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not resonate, as that may be meant for someone else. All right, so we're going to get a romance angel cards to see what you may possibly be struggling with. We're going to get some tarot, we're going to get some clarifiers, and close out with an oracle. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, the links are down below. All right, so Capricorn, what's Capricorn possibly struggling with relationships? There we go. Attraction. For some reason, when I first saw that card and I saw the word attraction, I immediately felt that you're feeling that you're not feeling confident within yourself, and you're feeling like you're not going to attract someone, or you're not going to attract the right person. So we have you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So I feel like attraction, like that could be what you're struggling with. But if you're feeling negatively about yourself, then that's the energy that you're putting out. If you're saying, oh, I'm not going to attract this person, or this person couldn't love me, or I'm not going to attract this kind of person, or I always attract the bad type of person, or I always attract the drama, then that's what you're going to attract, because that's what you're telling the universe that you want to attract. If you tell the universe that, hey, I'm a beautiful person, I'm a kind person, I'm a good person, I deserve the best, I deserve to have a loving relationship, then that's what you will bring in. And I know that it sounds crazy, but that's what I believe, and that's the energy that I have switched from, because I was in that energy where I don't deserve this, and I was in that negative energy, and when I turned that around, things started to happen for me. Not only did I feel better about myself, that I started feeling happy with that, but the people around me, that I was attracting positive people around me. And like I said before, that I work in retail, and when I go into work, if I'm not in a good mood and I'm angry or I'm irritated, I don't even have to say something, and people will give me that energy back. But if I go into work and I'm happy and I'm feeling good and I'm giving off positive energy, then people will give me that back. I've seen it. I've seen it over and over and over again. People can pick up on your energy. And I feel like that may be, we'll put this up here because I feel like this is kind of the overall, like what you're like struggling with, is that. Okay, so all right, so struggling with 9 of Pentacles. Struggling with our past energy. For some reason, past energy keeps coming in my head. Past energy. 9 of Pentacles. Maybe in the past you were really feeling good about things. Maybe in the past you were feeling that like you felt limitless, that you felt good, that you felt there were so many possibilities out there, that you felt strong, that you felt that you were really pursuing things, that you were going after things, that you were making things happen in the past, that you felt good, that you were in this good energy. Current energies, we have the 9 of Cups, we have the 8 of Pentacles, and we have the Emperor. I love this. I love this for the current energies. Current energies, I feel like this is what I'm feeling, and I know I just kind of go with it. Like, I don't feel like there has to be a particular way to read the cards, and I'm just going to read them the way that I'm feeling. And I feel that this is your past energy, where you feel things were going good, things were happening, you felt positive. Current energy, I feel like this is what you're struggling with. I feel like this is your 9 of Cups, that you're struggling with this now. You're struggling with change. And I feel like you're struggling with the direction that you want to go in. but I feel like something happened here that kind of knocked you down. I feel like there's something over here in the past that happened. Like you were good, you were going along. And I feel like between this and this, there's something that happened here that made you question things, that made you say, wait a minute, I feel like it knocked your confidence down. So I'm curious to see the clarifiers here. Future energies, I love this, the strength card. So it's building that confidence back up and letting something go. Whatever this Ten of Swords is what's happened between here and here. And then, oh, look at that. We have the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So I feel like you're definitely getting back on track here. And then bottom of the deck, we have Wheel of Fortune and Change. So that's kind of what I'm feeling, is that you were doing good, positive. Something happened here to disrupt that flow. Something happened here. You're questioning this, but I feel like you're still fighting for it. You're kind of, maybe there was like a crossroads here that you had to take a turn and something happened. And then now you're trying to figure out how to get yourself back on track, but you do with this energy here. So let's look at this past energy. Tell me about this past energy. Tell me. Okay. So for this past energy, we have the Queen of Cups. So I feel like you got really emotional. Someone hurt you. Something hurt you. You became overly sensitive. You became very sensitive about something. It could have to be somebody from your past. Sometimes we have those people that come into our life and just throw our life for a loop. I feel like it could be somebody that came from your past, or it could be just some energies that you had from your past. Like maybe you were doing good and something triggered you. Something emotionally triggered you and it threw you off. You're like, whoa. Like it just kind of rocked your world. Either somebody came into your life or something triggered you. What else do we have for this here? No, nothing else for that. So I feel like that's all it has to say for this here, is that someone from your past or some emotions from your past, something triggered you and it knocked you off your path. And then it's kind of put you into this tailspin, and now you're trying to figure out how to get yourself back on track. But I feel like you have to, yeah, this is almost like a new direction that maybe you were thinking over here, like, oh, I have this all planned out. I know where I want to go. I know what I want to do. I'm on this path. This is how it's going to happen. I can see myself. I'm working towards this destination. I'm working towards these goals. And then something triggered and threw you off your path. Somebody from your past, or something triggered you, and now you're in this current energy. You're like, okay, now I'm ready to pull myself back up. I'm ready to open the doors to new possibilities, but I feel like the direction that you're going in now is different than what you had over here. I almost feel like this one may be even better, because I feel like with the Nine of Cups and the Emperor, I feel like you're feeling even stronger about the direction that you want to go in. That it's open, that you're going on a new path, especially with the Eight of Pentacles here. But I feel like things start to happen for you, and I feel like you feel more balanced. You're getting back into that energy that you're feeling. You're moving on from this here, the Queen of Cups and the Six of Cups, that you're moving on from that, and you're starting to feel better. Yes, Ten of Cups. I love this reading, actually. I almost feel like it was a test for you, right? That you were going in this direction, and then you had this kind of test thrown at you by the universe, and it threw you off track. But you're like, you know what? I'm going to fight for this. That I'm going to pull myself back on track, and I'm going to pull everything back together. And I feel like this attraction here is where you lost that, where you lost your confidence, and you were almost questioning yourself, and you're like, oh, I feel like you started to go into a negative mode, but then you pulled yourself out of it. And it could be with a relationship, because this is a love reading, but I almost feel like this is the love reading for yourself, is that I don't really see it as a relationship. It could be this person here that came into your life that kind of threw things off. But I almost feel like, I'm almost wondering, is it you were set on this course here and maybe you were working on your career and you were doing things, and then this person from your past came into your life, and then you decided that you had to adjust this career path or this direction that you were going in order to include this person in your life. So it could be that too. It could be that, not in a negative way, but just a surprising way, that it threw you off that this person came back in and it redirected your focus to a different way. That you're like, okay, now I have this person back in my life, so I'm still confident, I still know the direction that I want to go in, but it's going to be with this person, and that you weren't expecting this person to come back into your life. So it could be that too. We have the Death card, so I almost feel like it's letting go of this old dream that you had, but you're starting a new one, but I feel like it's even bigger and better than before. I feel like it opens up a lot of new opportunities for you, and I almost feel like it builds up your confidence, because you're like, yeah, I handled this kind of monkey wrench that was thrown in my path, that was thrown in my way. I do feel like, I still feel in between here that you kind of have this struggle here. I do feel that there was sort of this struggle here. But I do feel that you pull yourself back on track and you're like, okay, I'm going to take it one day at a time. And I'm going to see that this big change, this kind of monkey wrench that was thrown into here, that this is something that helped me to build my character, that this is something that's helped me to build my strength, that this is something to confirm my dedication, that I want my 9 of Cups, that I am strong and that I am able to move forward and that I can adapt to change and that I still have my confidence and that I'm not going to let those things throw me off my path. It may push me in a different direction, but I'm still okay with it. So I feel like this whole thing is just like this challenge that you've gone through, but it shows you that you're still strong and you're still confident. And if you have to take it one day at a time, that's what you do, that you're not going to be overwhelmed by the big picture. And with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like it's definitely with the change that's come in for you. So it could be, again, as far as a love reading and relationships, it could be that someone comes in from your past that changes things up, but you handle it and you change things and it's still a positive. Look at this, the Emperor. So it could be Aries. But I feel like that's your confidence and your strength and taking on that Emperor energy and saying, yeah, I can handle these things that are thrown at me. I can handle this and I can deal with it. It may throw me off for a little bit, but I'm staying focused and I'm pushing through. Because you have so many beautiful cards here. We have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Cups. We have 2 Emperors. We've got the 10 of Cups, right? So it's a lot of positive energy and a lot of positive things here for you. We also have Scorpio here. And then we have Leo. But I feel like it's you. It's almost like you showing yourself that you're stronger than you think you are. And to not doubt yourself. You do have that kind of moment of lingering, but you still pull yourself through. All right, let me get a fortune reading card. I'm feeling like I want that one. Oh, look at that. I love it, flowers. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours, and they are. They are. They definitely are. And that's what you have to believe, and that's what you have to focus on and continue with that strength. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.